Greetings Star Wars Nation and welcome to World Reviews, and today we review Mace Windu issue number 5, so sit down, buckle up and hit that hyperdrive because World Review starts now. Alright boys and girls, my name is Ro, and we're back at the History-Rich planet with Mace Windu and the rest of the Jedi. And to recap of what's going on in this comic book, Master Dibs turned against Mace Windu because he believed that the Jedi Council knew about the richness of the energy source in this planet. And he sees the lives being lost not only in this planet, but also in the fight against the Separatists. After restraining Master Dibs, the Jedi went into the Separatist or the droid army's hideout, and this is where the story picks up. Master Fisto in a sense has become the bait so that the droids will focus all their energy on him. To Riza's surprise, Master Windu is gonna take down ADW4, and so she's sent to help Master Fisto, and they do take down all the droids that are pretty much facing them. And at the same time, you see the battle of Windu and his enemy droid. The droid ADW4's main priority now is to send a shipment to the Separatists or to General Grievous. And so before this whole mission ever started, Riza installed explosives inside that ship. And so ADW4 sees this thing just blow up in the sky. And because ADW4 could not defeat a Jedi Master, and even though the fight was going back and forth and you really thought that maybe he was gonna pull it off, but he didn't. He detached his head from his body because we assume that, all the information of who he is in that robot's head, and possibly maybe he could reattach himself to another body or create for himself another robot body. Mace Windu turned around, did not want to let him live, and he reached out with the Force and he made the head of ADW4 explode. After all of this, the comic book takes us back to Coruscant and the Jedi Council, and how Master Dibs must face the Council for his treason, for turning his back against the Jedi Council and against Master Windu. And so you think they're gonna execute him, because even Master Dibs thinks that they're gonna execute him for his treason, but instead Master Windu stands up for him and speaks for him, and instead they give him the sentence of him becoming, in a sense, not a librarian, but for him to learn from the library why the Jedi are there, because he lost his sight. And I'm not talking about his seeing physical sight, but his spiritual side, and he needs to kind of be reformed again into the Jedi way. So instead of execution, Windu asked for the council for him to be redeemed. And so at the end we get a little nice conversation between Master Windu and Riza about the things that are yet to come. And so we get a little nice pictures. You see Ahsoka Tano, you see Anakin Skywalker with Padme, and even the Emperor, and how the Jedi must get ready. And this is how we leave this comic book series. And so this is how we leave the comic book of Mace Windu. I like that we got to see a little bit of who Mace Windu was before, what we got to see in the prequels in the movies. I really like that we got to see Mace Windu as a child, and how his master tried to help him channel that anger for the good of his character, for the good of the type of leader that he was gonna be in the future. But beyond that, never really felt like the Jedi's lives were in danger. Everybody came back safe and sound. Even Master Dibs kind of got, redeemed at the end, or try to get redeemed at the end. And so in a way, everything was just nice and dandy, for our characters. But I really enjoyed the conversation between Mace Windu and Riza, and letting us, the audience, know that this story took place before Ahsoka Tano, Anakin, and Padme, and even the Emperor reigning, and how the Jedi, they did needed to get ready for these things to come, but obviously they failed. But it's nice to know that us audience, we know what is coming ahead. The Jedi might not have known, but we know now that these these things are gonna happen to them. And so for that, I'm gonna give this comic book an 8 out of 10. Alright boys and girls, so that's my review for this Mace Windu storyline, and hopefully you guys pick up a copy of this comic in your local comic book store. And I do have a playlist of all my comic book reviews, including this Mace Windu storyline. So with that, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and like always, can't wait to guys have you back here at World Reviews.